I think the most important thing to come from travel is just to have a better understanding of the world we live in. I mean, so often when we're, say, just at home and focusing on our own lives, there's sort of a bit of a bubble that we live in. From Chiang Mai, we hopped on a Lao Airlines flight and flew directly into Luang, Prabang. It's, you know, the Mekong right beside it. It's massive, and you know, it is a pretty unique location for a city, and it's really quaint with how small it is. So it was pretty cool just to walk through the streets and get a sense for Lao culture.
Yeah, the French colonized Laos, you know, a long time ago, and at that time they probably would have just been building houses out of bamboo and the local materials. And basically, anything that's not built out of that stuff or built like that, the French taught them to build. So basically, everything that's not done in the traditional style was influenced by the French. So when you walk, Luang Prabang is an especially good example because it was the capital a long time ago. So at that time they really made it into a beautiful city, and it's been preserved very well. It's a UNESCO site, so that means it's protected and they really maintain it. So it's becoming more and more of a destination for travelers around Asia. It's not as busy as many of the other places you'll find. So it still maintains that really like quiet, quaint, Asian kind of exoticness, but it's got that European flair.
But to preserve peace with honor, Nixon and Kissinger decided to bomb Cambodia. Nixon and Kissinger.
Since we cannot escape nature, we attempt to placate it.
From Luang Prabang, we took about a 20-minute Jeep ride out into the mountains, and you know, it's beautiful scenery all along the way, and we come to this little stop along the road and do about a 15-minute hike, and we come to these, you know, cascading waterfalls that just come from layer to layer. And so Sid, Chad and I, we hiked up all around the backside of the waterfall, and we came up to the very top of the waterfall. So now, and up there is just a beautiful little pool where, you know, you can just bathe in as though, you know, you're in a swimming pool, but just creep right over to the edge where the waterfall begins and look down right as you see where it all goes. And you know, it's pretty magical, just because, you know, seeing all around this area, the vegetation and plant life that grows all around is just amazing.
Yeah, the waterfall was really cool. It's a nice, it's kind of like a place where the locals will take an afternoon off and go hang out there, have a picnic with their family. And in fact, it seemed like the local monk school was taking a field trip that day when we were there, and there was all these little monks there jumping around in the water in their robes. It was pretty funny. Basically, the monks exist on charity, so citizens of this city get up super early and give them food in exchange for the monk's blessing. So yeah, we're gonna watch this. There's lots of tourists out here this morning, like us. All it's kind of a strange scene, but we'll see what happens.
Seeds and plants into the ground. But houses and fields are minded. Be volunteers, good citizens, conscious of the when the plants are ready for harvest. When we invest so much time and energy in tending our plants, we must stay around to enjoy the fruits of our labor.
The monks in Asia or in Southeast Asia, with their orange robes, it's just such a beautiful sight. They just stand out so nicely. It's such a bold color. And when you see that with their shaved heads, it's such a picturesque thing. It's so photogenic, you can't help. Sid couldn't help but go wild.
I think at first when you see a monk, you're almost a bit intimidated. You think that they're some, grand being that is almost unapproachable, but you'll make eye contact, smile, and you'll see this warm, genuine smile come across their face, and they are for the most part just really good people living simple lives, and it's a pretty interesting thing to have so prevalent in the society as a whole, that there are these people that go about their day in a completely spiritual manner, and the people look to them as some of the most respected people in society.
Yeah.
Whoa! Sid looks to be the winner.